Once upon a time, there was a boy who came to visit his grandfather during the summer holidays. The boy was always playing games with his grandfather. One day he turned to his grandfather and said, "I want to be a successful person when I grow up. Can you tell me how to be successful?" His grandfather smiled and said yes. Then his grandfather took the boy to a nearby nursery. They bought 2 small saplings and returned home. The grandfather planted one sapling in a pot and kept it inside the house, and planted the other one outside in the ground. Then the grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a while and said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it will be protected from all dangers. The plant outside will face many dangers, such as strong sunlight, storms, and animals." "Let's see what happens in the future," said the grandfather, smiling. The boy then returned home with his family. 4 years later, the boy came to visit his grandfather again. His grandfather took the boy to the plant planted in a pot. The plant had become a tree. Then they went outside to the plant planted in the ground. That plant had grown into a huge tree. Its branches had expanded, and it was a shelter for people resting in the shade. The grandfather turned to the child and asked, "Tell me, which plant grew more and was more successful?" "The one we planted outside," the boy said. "But Granddad, how is that possible? That plant must have faced many dangers, but it still grew so much." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the plant outside had to struggle with many things, but these struggles were beneficial for it. Outside plants can expand their roots as they wish. Difficulties like storms have strengthened its roots. Now, a small storm cannot harm it. My child, always remember what I am going to tell you. If you always make comfortable choices in your life, you will not realize your potential. If you are ready to face this world despite the dangers, no goal is impossible for you. Don't see problems as obstacles, but as stepping stones to success." I hope you learn a lesson from this story and apply it in your life. And always keep rising. The boy took a deep breath and looked at the big tree. He understood his grandfather's words. The difficulties we face in life actually make us stronger and more successful. Life is like a great adventure, full of twists and turns and obstacles. We should see these obstacles as puzzles and try to solve them. Isn't the most fun part of playing a game trying to overcome difficulties? Life works the same way. Every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. So don't let the obstacles on this journey discourage you. Embrace them, overcome them, and see yourself leveling up in the game of life. You have the skills, determination, and spirit to conquer anything. I hope you learned a valuable lesson from this story and apply it to your life. And always keep rising.